job is always causing stress. All I ever do is work, I don't get no rest. I know Thursday night is on the way. Down in trouble waters, Mike's where the bay. Pour me a drunk donkey IPA. Let that magic mango chase my blues away. I know that I'll be among my friends. The Mike's where the page goes live again.
All right, what's up, Coneheads? Morning. We're jamming to fall. Fall leaves and cool weather and hurricanes. Who ordered all that? All right, let me get everything rolling here. Good morning. All right, I see you guys. Miguel, yeehaw. Yeah, that was an original from Andy. That was our beer song. Today's a big beer day. Supposedly Hurricane Hunter IPA. Well, it's not technically an IPA. It's a new style beer. Tropical. Well, what do they call it? Maybe they do call it tropical IPA. Yep, tropical IPA. It is a tropical IPA. Today it's being canned. And I'll be down there for it, taking pictures. The first cans go to Mike's. So I'll be posting that. So watch for that. So here's Louie. What's up, everybody? Good morning from Key West. Hey, Eric. What's up? Hey, Kelly from Port St. Lucie. James, yep. Big storms always knock down the fall leaves. It sucks. Got snow coming for the Northeast. Good morning, Sheila. What's up, Tiki from Texas? That's a cool little rhyme, huh? All right, so my mom and dad are rolling in today. They were up in Pennsylvania, anxious to hear about their trip. They said the leaves were perfectly peaked. They were really excited. And my mom got to see colors. They went up a couple years ago and missed it. There's like a window of like a week or two, and last time they went, they missed it. So they got to see the colors. So that's good. See some pictures. What's up, Jerry Coe? So we got a little bit to talk about weather-wise. We still got tropics. We're going to get into it. North Carolina's safe, Roseanne. Yep. Let's see if he does a chin-up. Everybody yesterday is looking for the chin-up. What's up, Linda from Orlando? I was watching Eric Burris this morning. He starts streaming, I think, at 8 o'clock. So, hey, Lori down the road. What's up? ABC 100%. Tanya, yes. You about ready to go, buddy? I got to share the love with Louie now, or Hunter now. It's one dog at a time. It's too hard to hold two dogs. Right? All right. So I'm still reeling from our trip here, winding down. What a trip. We have a lot of cool screenshots that you guys did. In fact, I want to ask everybody to share their favorite screenshot from the week. Or it seemed like a week. It was a day. Here's Hunter. Today's all about you, buddy. You got your beer coming out, man. We're going to go down there. I'm going to take Hunter. He's about the size of a beer can. Aren't you, buddy? What do you think? You say hi to everybody? Hey, Bill. What's up? Yingling. I don't mind Yingling. What's up, Robert? Big Ben. Big Ben really hasn't had... Well, they've had a lot of weather this year, I guess. A lot of leftover. Remember Marco shoved all that rain your way? Angel, yes, we do talk tropics, but not right away. I'll make you wait. I ramble on, so you have to excuse me. So, yeah, Corey was cool. All right, so we're going to go now. So we got ABC on the screen. Look at that. Hunter, look at that. What do you think about that? So big thanks to Sean and ABC Fine Wine and Spirits, located here in Florida. They are kicking some cool stuff on Facebook all the time. This is, I couldn't even pronounce it if I tried it. Schafferhofer Hefeweizen. So if I can't even get Gata, that's what I heard, Gaydon. If I can't even say that right, how am I going to say Schoffer, Hoffer, Hefa, Wiesen? Gesundheit. So big thanks to ABC, located here in sunny Florida, and big family-owned, operated stores all across the state. They support us here, Drunk Donkey Nation. We love them to death, so thank you very much for supporting them. And a little sneak peek after we talk weather in 2 minutes. I'm going to post a link. We have it done. We don't have a Storm Chaser shirt. We do now. We have the Drunk Donkey driving his rental through the water with power lines in the background blowing up. It's perfect. So if you're a storm chaser, this is for you. This is going to be awesome. Kind of got an even look. Got the power lines. Got the storm chaser. Got the water. Got the donkey. So there you go. And I appreciate everybody telling me how to run my show. I do. That's great. Okay, Melissa, I'll take your advice. What's up, Brax? So there you go. We'll post a link to that soon. And we'll go. Oh, there's something already. All right, so here is. Oh, I found a pretty picture. Have any of y'all been to Blue Ridge Parkway? Look at that. The grain mill. That is like the classic. This is Jen Johnson Photography, by the way, on Twitter. Nope, no Jamie, nope. No, I'm gonna make you wait. I'm gonna make you tell me 100 times to talk weather. All right. So anyway, I've been there a million times. I know right where it's at. Beautiful time. This was posted on Jen Johnson's Twitter yesterday, or today. Pretty. All right. So here's the tropics. Nothing. Okay. See ya. There's nothing yet. NHC has this little circle here. This is our little wave right here. This general area we've been watching. Lots of shear blowing in. Lots of shear. Only got up to 30. Now it's back down to 20. So that's good news for the short term. So this little wave is at 20%. And I keep showing softball tonight. Well, we'll go into that later. So this little guy is 20% now. And conditions are supposed to be very unfavorable in the next couple of days. So there's that. It's going to be a little rainmaker inching in tomorrow to the islands. And there are spaghetti models here. And tropical tidbits also. I had to tell Emily to feed the birds. Emily's home today because she's long story. But she has to feed the birds and shut the door. I can't handle the birds. Feed the birds. Shut their door. Thank you. Then I'll say thank you. Good to have kids at home. So anyway, that's the plan. Shear is good. Yeah, here's the ultimate track. Now what we're looking at again, we go to Weather Nerds. Weather Nerds got some great high resolution graphics. And you can start to see the islands way over here. Barbados. Let me make sure I'm correct. I've learned so much geometry. Or geometry. Geography. Hey, Williamsville. There's Barbados. Barbados is the first island in front of the Lesser Antilles. And I know that because we have fans there. But I don't want to sound any more stupider than I normally do sound stupider, so... And the geography joke, Emily the other day was talking about geography, she was talking about her geometry class. So I could see how she got confused, geometry and geography. So, yep, Aaron, we just fed the birds. We got umbrellas. We can go give the birds an umbrella and fly like a kite. All right, so. Here's the general thinking on this wave and what's happening in the tropics. So there are some models suggesting that sometime around here, let's say the 22. I'm just going to say 22 just because it's, give or take a day or 2 or 3. But so today this is the 13th. So as this thing trickles over, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. You can get the idea. Some of the modeling are suggesting that we're just going to have general low pressure starting to form in this area. Some of it could just be leftover lingering front that we're getting this week. We are going to talk about the cold front coming down, and some of it's going to be this leftover wave. So we basically just have a drop in pressures, kind of like a gyre effect, but that's very typical this time of year. So that's what we're watching. The Euro is the least aggressive. The GFS still aggressive. The GFS has been doing this. Some go here, some go there. Good news. Bad news, good news. There's no good news in the hurricanes. So if you're from Florida, you want to stay south. But Bahamas need to be watching, and Florida needs to be watching, because there is a chance we could have something starting to bloom. And depending on if it crosses up through Florida, the East Coast could actually feel effects. So we'll go over all those models and what's going on. But first, here's back to Weather Nerds. You can see a slight center rotation right here. Very open swirl, lots of shear. That's why it's not going to form anything. And we could verify that by looking at some shear maps. Red is bad. Red is heavy shear. 40-50 knots of shear over it right now. So, but generally speaking, this area is calmed down, a lot less shear. So if this little wave can make its way across, then that's what we're going to be watching. So there's that. We'll talk about that in a minute. So let's look at all the models. I mean, there's really, weather today, good. Look at nothing. No organized thunderstorms expected today. So we're kind of in that fall. Look at that. Tomorrow, nothing. 0 thunderstorms tomorrow. Shear, a good question, Stephanie. Shear is the amount of upper level winds. We could get our trusty little Fisher Price toy. Oh shit! Thought I lost my can. There's nothing in it. I'm freaking out over. Because you guys saw me, the great coffee incident of 2020. So this is my shear toy. And when you have a lot of upper level winds, the upper level clouds can't stack and they get blown away. So you get the clouds, basically they can't stack, and your upper level clouds get blown away. And the lower level is left behind, but the upper level carries the convection, and if there isn't any lower level stacking, then you don't get any tropical development. And there's a great site for that. Cyclone Weather, I always show this one. But this is a guy named Alex's site. But Invest 93, the red green blue visible is a great site because it shows you lower level clouds and upper level clouds. And you can see right here, just focus right here, here and here. Here is low level, and then these are your high level clouds, like that. So as you can see right here, there's a yellow swirl. That's your lower level. That's your lower level circulation. But because of all these winds blowing in from the west, it takes all this convection and takes it away from the center. So that is what shear does. It rips apart thunderstorms. One of the many things that hinder tropical development. All right, so let's fast forward. Now look at the dry air over Florida right now, by the way. So there is a little cool front over Florida right now. You can feel it. Look at that. So if it feels a little cool outside, a little brisk, that's because we got dry air over top Florida right now. We got another big front coming this week, toward the end of the week. Going to have 50s in the panhandle, maybe stretching down into central Florida. Oh, you guys love my app. That's great. Thank you. I do have an app. Best dollar a month you can spend. I try to keep it simple. So this yellow and orange indicates dry air. That's why it feels kind of brisk outside in Florida and also up in the East Coast, going into Carolinas. Little front. Right now you can see it on the surface map. So the one coming this week is going to be pretty big. Inches its way down. Friday the 16th right here, Saturday. So look at this one. Here's Saturday. Saturday front actually makes its way through Florida. So Friday, Saturday, we're going to have dry, cool, crisp air we'll talk about. But first, let's talk about tropics. So here we go. Here's a cool map. Let me just leave this up here right now. This is up Gaydon, Kent. All right. So back to the trip thing. So yes, we got the Storm Chaser shirt. We're excited about. I think it's one of the best ones yet. We ended up in Gaydon, Louisiana. Great little small town. I follow them on Facebook, and they're still. I mean, it's a great little community, and the mayor's on there, Judd, talking, and they're dealing with real life stuff still. Hot meals, ice, no power. I mean, 3 or 4 days after a storm, and they're still distributing ice, putting together hot meals. The community is coming together. You can read it on their community page. It's great. I know it's not great to have, tragedy basically hit the town, but it's great to see the community, and that's why I love that little community. When I pulled up and saw the Scarecrow, I'm like, this is our town. This is my kind of town, man. Little city, Main Street. And now that post-storm, seeing them rally behind each other, and see the mayor talking about food, and hot meals are being served, and come get your ice. They have tarps. I mean, it's really another side of the storm. I said I wanted to go up there and experience before, during, and after. I'm experiencing after by not being there now that I'm sort of part of the community because I was there, and now I'm reading their message boards. So it's kind of great to see the small town banding together and getting through this. So there's always sides of storms that are good and bad. But anyway, that's it, Amanda. It's pretty cool. I don't know if I could find their page real quick, but it's very kind of touching to see them come together. So here's their page. You got to ask to join it, but there's our city street. So they're talking about power. There's Judd Reese, the mayor, and talking about power, food. He's been on TV lobbying World Central Kitchen. They stepped up and provided hot meals for the community. So this is where we were at. So great little town, but no power yet, ice. Just what everybody goes through. All right, so here's another little map. So this is where we're watching. Another little wave off Africa. But typically, this is not uncommon at all. We're still technically, in a kind of a peak time of the season. October 13th, right in this little area. So technically speaking, we're at the same levels that we are in August, in October, as far as activity goes. So not uncommon to see storms in October. So that's not very uncommon. It's just once people start seeing scarecrows and pumpkins and everything pumpkin spice, they don't want to talk about tropics anymore. And I don't blame you. But it's something we have to talk about. After tropic season, we'll still be live a lot, and we'll talk about fall and cool weather and pumpkin spice, everything. All right, so here's all the models. Let's take a look at Tropical Tidbits. This is the general thinking. Even the Europeans got a few ensembles suggesting it. So tropicaltidbits.com is what we're going to do. We're going to look at all the models. This is the general thinking. This is tomorrow. Sloppy, rainy mess hits Middle Islands, Barbados. And, basically just a weak wave makes its way over here, just kind of lingers, loosens, juices things up. Now, here's this big front that's coming down this week with another front. So everything's just lowering up down here. And, you can argue this is definitely leftovers from, this is on Monday night, the 19th. This is a few days from now. So this general area down here is this being, pressures are dropping, and anytime pressures drop, you just have to worry about, tropics. So, and, back to the seasonal map. This is I know you probably see the map a lot. A lot of people don't get to see it a lot, but this is where everybody looks this time of year. This is the most likely spot for October storms. Historically speaking, this is the hot spot. So models could be picking up on history, but we also have a wave that's coming across and general lowering pressures. So here's what the GFS has been doing. It's been developing our system. Here's a 20-second. Now, some of the models have it pulling up. Some of the models have it doing that. So that's been the trend. Almost no models have been going peninsula westward so far. So it's interesting to note if you just want to watch trends, lowering pressure, scooting up north, getting kicked out. So that's kind of what we're watching. But the GFS has been flip-flopping. This one was way east of Florida. This is this morning's 6Z. It gets kind of close to Carolinas, enough to give you some swells and waves. This is Tuesday, October 27th. I'm not going to mention the word Sandy yet, but this is kind of the same setup with Sandy. Late season system along the East Coast, and then it's a matter of down the road high pressure systems, and will run into a blocking system, even if it forms. Right now we're talking about a system that's not even official yet. But here's Sandy. Not saying this is a Sandy, just reminding everybody that this is kind of what we see this time of year. This was almost Halloween time. So the big question, what happened with Sandy, was we had a high pressure system, and some of the models had it going out. Some had it turning. High pressure ended up blocking, and it had nowhere to go. So don't let your guards down this time of year as far as the tropics go. But anyway, so this is short term. I'm not even going to look past it yet because it's not even 100% it's going to form. But the GFS has been all over it. Overnight 00Z, almost the same. East side. The 18Z GFS, east side. So last three, east side of Florida. 12Z had it more north into Tampa. That was yesterday's 12Z run. So you get the idea. GFS, 21st down here. So we'll see what kind of trends we have today. Now we go to CMC, 10 days outlook. Almost the exact same spot. 21st, CMC is showing low pressure. And it starts to kind of climb it north. This is the last run on the CMC, so you can kind of follow our wave here. This is what it does. It kind of weak wave kind of does this, and this whole area just gets kind of juicy. You got fronts dipping down this weekend, so this whole general area, tails of fronts and an old wave. But as far as the CMC goes, there you go. This is the 19th. And things started to develop a little bit. So, you got, two models, CMC the 23rd, GFS the 23rd. So, Euro, 10 days out, very little. The only thing on the GFS or the Euro, the ensembles are showing a little bit more life in that area. And that means we technically have three models on board as far as a spot to watch. The yesterday I think we only had purple. This is the color map that kind of blends all the ensembles together. Here's October 21st. Yesterday we only had purple. Now we're seeing a little blue with a little higher chances. So that's usually how it starts. Euro, showing it. So, and then yesterday's run, you can see the same when we did yesterday's show. Yesterday morning, it was light purples. See that? The highest chance, 5, 10, 15, 20%. And then today, we're up a little bit more. So it's just telling you that it's starting to catch up a little bit. Yeah, Wilma, I do remember Wilma. Hey, Whitney, I don't know, buddy. You can request to be a part of the town. I think they did read most of the power pop back on today. So today I just saw that. So I think things are getting a little better for them down there. Sonia, I have not heard. That's a good question. So there you go. All right, so some other models we can look at. So the GFS parallel model shows more of the same track as GFS, a little more closer to Florida. This is the 6Z. You know, they're all, the GFS is very aggressive on this thing, pretty strong. I didn't comb my hair today, by the way, did I? I'm sorry. Took a shower and I forgot to comb my hair. Bleak blob off Africa Sioux. I know, man. I don't know. Those rarely make it over, but if it stays weak waves. Let's look at all the models and we'll look at some other stuff. But now last night's GFS Paro had it more into Florida, but you get the idea. This is 22nd. We have enough model consistency to keep talking about it. Other models, I don't think the icon goes out that far yet. 00Z might, but the icon kind of keeps our system up here and brings it kind of here. So looks like it's the outlier this time around. But the GFS ensembles showing basically the same thing, starting to get a lot more color. The brighter colors start to mean consistency with models and strength, but this is the two schools of thought right here. This is Sunday, October 25th. GFS showing some up here, some down here. These are the ones that are going here, and these basically are the ones that are going down there. So the GFS is, Sunday, October 25th, a week from now. That's a long way away. Way too far away to be nervous or even going bread shopping, because your milk will expire before the storm gets here. So don't buy any milk yet. There it is. Thank you, Nancy. Navy model. Navy. Let's take a look at that Navy model. We got it way up here. And again, they don't have a very private site. You would think they'd have a secured site by now. All right, we'll let this load. Oh, thanks there, Kay. Yeah, we get pretty serious. Gale, wind. Yeah, wind. Well, you can bet if we have a Florida storm, I will be tracking it. There's no doubt about it. Now that it's just another aspect of what we do here. Awareness, help. All right, so let's see. All right, so here's our little system. Let's see what the Navy model does. This is generally it right here. You can follow it along. Just kind of see. They're pretty aggressive on models, so I have a feeling it'll probably ramp it up. There it is right here. Oh, it only goes out. How far out did I go? 10 days. Well, starting to show low, but nothing really organized. So that's rare for the Navy not to show it. But anyway, it does show the spin down here. All right, let's take a look at. I have not looked at the Euro actual ensemble maps for the Atlantic. Let's see. Well, there's a few. So we're starting to get a few more. Not a lot, but enough. This is kind of how it always starts. The Euro seems like it's been late to the game. But, here's 25th. We're starting to get a few ensembles starting to show. So, yeah, we got something to watch. Just, right now, nothing to worry about. We just know this time of year. We watch these things. The MJO is going to have a convective pulse coming around. There's a big green area. This is starts the 22nd right here. 22. And this is the 11th of November. And hurricane season lasts till November 30th. Just putting that out there. But this general area usually helps increase convection as it creates uprising and thunderstorms. Vertical shear has been down a little bit this year. We're in a La Nina type setup. La Nina typically means less shear. Here's a couple graphics. Look at this. This is your tropical Atlantic vertical shear, right? Look at that. Look how low it is compared to average. So black is your normal mean. And look at this, way down here. So on a scale of what's average, we're below shear. That's part of La Nina. La Nina lowers, and here's your Caribbean shear, way low. So another factor that's going to help if we were to get anything. Another factor, obviously, is this ocean heat content. Slowly seeing a little yellow, but red is deep hot water. So plenty of ocean heat content down here to generate a storm, a strong storm. So it's got, tropic still has a few more tricks up its sleeves, right? All right, so what are you doing, Ashley? Yep, high pressure sitting on top of us right now. I think in Florida. I know we do. Let's see. Let's get a surface map. I like the old school big one here. Let's take a look at that one. There we go. That's what we got right now. High pressure over Florida and the southeast. That's why we got dry air. Sunny in Jamaica. What's up, Garth? That's cool, man. You're down in Jamaica. Let's take a look. There's the sun coming up. There you go. Yep. Blue sky. Beautiful. Hey, Jason. I don't, buddy. Man, if they're canning it today, I don't know if that means they label it too, but today is the first day of canning. So I have videos and pictures of that. Hey, Charlotte. No, La Nina can't predict landfall. All La Nina does, it lowers the shear, which helps sometimes. But we're seeing a ton of shear out there right now. But we're not seeing shear in the Caribbean. So where our wave is now, a lot of shear. Red is bad. But if it trickles its way across, this right now is very low shear in the Caribbean, and that's where we'll watch. Now, as far as Carolina goes, and others, like let's just say, if if we to let's close windows here. All right, GFS. As it tries to load. There we go. All right. And let's go back to 12Z yesterday because that was the U.S. threat. All right. So this was yesterday's 12Z run. And as we look at steering currents, high pressure kind of blocks it. It allows it to sit down here and linger and develop over those hot waters. So very believable that we could see this developing as there's really, the steering currents are very closed. But we have a front coming down. See that? 9 times out of 10, these fronts come down and they pick up our systems and they go off. That's usually what happens. And in order for the Carolinas to have any remote chance of getting anything, would have to be a hugger, like this is showing. But as far as a boom impact, very unlikely this time of year because of these fronts. But what would happen to Sandy, like we talked about before, our system slowed down here and see this high pressure here starts to build. Let's just say, see this high, whoops, it wouldn't be one, but so here's our high pressure. We were watching the models with Sandy. That was 2012. I can't believe it. God, I feel old. But the models were showing, some of the models show the high pressure building and blocking, thus doing that. So some of the models predicted this high pressure was going to do that, and it had nowhere to go. Some of the models had this not being that that strong and riding out to sea. So, that's where these trickeries can come into play down the road. That's a long way away. No responsible meteorologist would show that far out. That's why I am. Because I like clicks, as you know. Okay, so yeah, just watching cool weather coming. Check this out. We got a pretty big cold front coming down. The CMC is the only one showing the snow threat, but hey, it's enough to hang on to, right? Not likely, but look, it is showing. We could have a couple flurries over the weekend in the early part of, well, that's actually next Monday, Tuesday, but yeah, never know. Hey, Crystal, high pressure coming to block Florida. Well, some of the models are showing the high pressure being so strong that the storm would go to the south if it was even to form. That would be one scenario. We have a high pressure system over us. I say us because I live there, causing anything to go that way. The last, the ones that say no, the high pressure is weakens and a front comes down and allows it to, come up more that way. So it's a race. It's a timing issue. It's, but the main thing this early in the game is just be aware, that there are models suggesting that we could have something, trying to form down in the Caribbean. So can't go to Vegas and bet any money on it. That's right, Whitney. I'm a click mongering. You know the deal. And Sharon, we're going to be tracking snow. Oh my God, I love snow. I love snow chasing. Nothing gets a Florida guy more excited than seeing snow flurries. I don't know what it is. It's like, oh my God, it's snow. So there you go. Let's read some comments. See what's cooking. This is the time of year too. Our chats get a little shorter because there's less to talk about. We're going to be posting a reshare of our generator giveaway. It's coming to a close, but Firm and Power Equipment are giving away 2 generators to Mike's Weather Page fans. 2. Get one, give one. So I'll reshare that later today. What an opportunity. Oh, look at that. They got a dog. I showed that last time. That's why we like them. All right. So, what else? Let's see. Weather maps, no rain, long range. Look at that. No rain in the next week. Heavy rain. That's good news, right? Only in the Northeast. Good time to put out your Halloween stuff. I did get up ours before I went away chasing. Let me show you a picture here. So here's a little sneak peek of our yard. So this year we went with a little hanging. So we got all the zombies and hanging guys. Every year we buy 1 or 2 new things, and this year we used to put fall stuff out there by the tree, but it was kind of weird because we would put all the Halloween stuff by the door, and then we put fall stuff out by the sweet magnolia tree. And it looked kind of weird because we have a friendly little fall setting, and then we had like a scary Halloween thing. So what we figured out this time would be just stick with Halloween until October 31st, and then November 1st we're going to put the fall stuff out. So, hey, thank you, David. Appreciate that, David Berryhill. Carolina Storm Spotters. Hey, Ashley, what's up? So big news, I guess, today. Oh, and I did find out. So let's see. So I just wanted to thank them officially. I did, yesterday. So Jenny Reeves and team. Remember yesterday I showed this? They sent me out of the blue Circle T Sod Farms. She sent me all this cool stuff. So I found out who it was. So thank you guys. Thank you, Jenny. So we found out who it was. She posted on her chat board too. So it was a mystery. Jenny Reeves. All right, so that was cool. It's always fun to get fun swag. All right. Yeah. Hey, John. Yeah, Bob. Maybe all right. We got no camping trips planned. Did you see the map this year though? I think every CONUS US has had some sort of watch or warnings, but it kind of went like this. I think it went all the way to Maine. I had to look it up, but pretty much all that coastline has had either a tropical storm watch or warning or hurricane watch or warning, all the way to Maine, except for me and a lot of you. So I guess it would only be fitting in 2020 to have one last hurrah, right? And cover everybody. I mean, why not? It's the year of the BOGO. We have go-go generator giveaways. We have BOGO hurricanes. Crazy. All right, Taco Tuesday down in Naples. What's up, Heather? I love tacos. Yes, Crystal, they are very hot enough. There's been a lot of memorable hurricanes that have been Category 3 and up. That ocean heat content well can support. So anything blue, this is an experimental map from a weather and climate data source, but it basically tells you based on the current conditions, based on the current shear, based on the current water temperatures, environmental conditions, anything in the blue and dark purple is basically 900 millibar, 910 to 890. So, and then when you go to Saffir-Simpson scale stuff, anything blue is H5. Look, so that's what's very deceiving. Is if all the stars align and everything was perfect as far as low shear, if everything was in the most favorable condition for hurricane development, the atmosphere could support a major hurricane plus, based on current water temperatures and whatever else it uses. And that's, we've had a lot of low pressure hurricanes in October, so definitely don't think it's over. But right now we don't have anything, nothing official. This was kind of hinting to where we could see this wave end up a little bit, low pressure. All right. So anyway, what's up, Gunner? What's up, Laura Metz? How about them Rays? Any Rays fans? Dale, you watching? They bases loaded, man, with no out yesterday, and they got out of it, man. That was great. UK, Bob. Yeah, I can show you UK. UK, I don't know. We haven't looked at it yet. I haven't looked at it today. UK is only 144 hours out, I think, on weather models, but we'll take a look. And let's see what it shows. There's our little dot. This is tomorrow. That's our low pressure. And it only goes to the 19th. So, not showing anything. Just outside that window of when we could start to see things. But you can see the general flow is still kind of like that, even on the UK. Weak goes west. So if it's a weak wave, it might pop itself into the Western Caribbean and be something to watch. One more thing here. We'll look at the 6 hour. So here's a range going into the tomorrow from our wave. Yep, so nothing solid on that one either. So, all right, cool beams. Whitney, man, you can't go wrong. What about Altoona or Altuve, I always screw names up. That poor guy, they gave him 2 errors for those throws at first. Hey, Christopher, thanks. I was definitely a rookie. I am nothing like a Corey, and I'm nothing like everybody else, but we had fun. I'm going to ask everybody to share their favorite screenshots. I started to do some. So we're going to still relive it. Some people think that was the funniest one. 2 Florida guys in a flip-flops pushing a barrel. Some people like the scarecrow. I was putting together them all. We had a lot of them in the middle of the night. There's Corey right there, actually. We zoomed in on him. This is a good one. Hanging out with the local, moving the trees. So, yeah. I'll be sharing the shirt link, so you guys hopefully get in on the shirt, because I think it's one of the best ones yet. The donkey driving our storm chaser. Cool, Corey, you're here. So Corey, will you come down to Florida, man, if we get a storm? I'm gonna have to deck out my truck a little better. Get a little more. I already have the light bars. There you go, Shelly. Yeah, I think it looks great. I love it. It's awesome. Yeah, Tim, you like that one? All right, man. Party down here. I know all the roads. Hey, at least I can't screw up the names down here like I did Louisiana. And I have a hard time with North Carolina names. Rally. Oh, and we can all meet up at Big Storm Brewery. Now it would be the most ironic thing if the GFS actually panned out. Of course, I'm not wish casting by any means, please, but it would just be so ironic to have that happen after we have our beer now being sold. That's almost the same picture as on the can. Look, you can kind of see Florida. If that happens, then I won't know what to think. I'll be like, Hunter needs to get a few more pounds on him, though. He's definitely not. He hasn't grown yet. So, all right. So enough of that. Even Dennis is worried about wishcasters, and it was funny because everybody's like, "Oh, that's to you, Mike." Let's see. Where's Dennis at? Dennis Phillips. Let's see. Let's take a look at Dennis. He was talking about the hype machine is already starting. Oh, and I said, damn, I'm busted. Because somebody mentioned, is that for you? Was that for Mike? I'm like, come on. Who was that? I thought that was kind of funny. Hype machine. I have my haters, no doubt. All right, we're going to roll, man. So listen, bottom line, if you guys are just tuning in, there's really nothing cooking weather-wise in the next couple of days. We have a cold front coming down this week. Doesn't look like there's any storms with it. It is going to bring a little rain maybe down across areas that are juicy, but we do have a cold front coming down. It's actually going to make its way through the weekend. So we got cool weather, 50s and 60s Friday, Saturday morning, Orlando north. And we're just watching the tropics. We're just, watching favorable conditions ahead for development. And we just have to sit back, watch, wait, and see. That's what we say, right? This little spot right here. So, cool beans. All right, be good. All I'm going to share the shirt link. Everybody seems excited about the shirt. We're going to post pictures from Big Storm Brewery later today as they can the beer. There you go. So have a great day. It's Tuesday. We'll see you tomorrow, right? Thanks, James. Ginger, yes. Bob Breck criticized you. Yeah, well, I think he was the one that said that there was no way the Gulf could sustain a major hurricane, wasn't it? Never say never in the tropics. For sure. Never. You can never, ever, 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 ever say never. And he got caught saying there's no way the Gulf can sustain a major hurricane. But hey, I'm wrong more than I'm right. That's why you guys love me. All right. Be good. We'll see y'all guys tomorrow. Be good. Have a great day.